Let's say you wrote something. Awesome. Did you revise it? In other words, have you rewritten the thing multiple times? Have you thought about your audience, purpose, and circumstance and made significant changes to your draft, especially in terms of organization? If the answer is yes, that's great. So why aren't you sharing it with your audience? Oh, I know. You're worried about your presentation, what it looks like, the format, that sort of thing. Or maybe you're worried about your grammar. That is a common concern for a lot of people. They say you don't have to be good at grammar to be a good writer, and that's true, but only to an extent. Sounds like you want to polish up your draft, but you're not sure how. I'm here to help. I'm Cassie, and I have over 15 years of teaching and tutoring writing at the college level. Let's talk about the writing process. Let's talk about editing. What is editing? Editing is often known by another name, proofreading. Whatever you call it, though, it's basically reviewing your writing for grammatical errors and typos. It's a sort of final pass before submitting an essay to your instructor or clicking send on that email to your boss. If I'm being honest, I do a bit of editing or cleaning up as I go along. I don't recommend it because editing as you draft really slows you down. It's best to wait until you've drafted and revised before jumping into proofreading. I don't know if you've noticed, but the writing process is kind of messy. There's pre-writing, which simply means preparing and gathering ideas for a piece of writing. There's drafting, which has a lot of trial and error. And revision, which helps you decide what pieces should be cut and where you might need to add. Editing, then, is picking up all the pieces. It's cleaning up your mess. So whether you're writing an email to a coworker, a letter to your grandma, a text message to a friend, or a shopping list for someone else to do your shopping, or you're writing a persuasive essay for class, or a research or report, it doesn't matter. Editing will be an important aspect of your writing. So how do you edit? It really depends on what you're working on. Editing an email to your boss will be slightly different from editing a college paper, not only in length, but in purpose and audience. Your language will be different in a text message to a friend or family member than it will be to a professor or coworker. But here are some general tips. Read out loud. Look for passive voice. Double check quotation marks, especially if you're using outside sources. Make sure you give credit. Watch out for repetition. Clarify and simplify your ideas or combine sentences. Use different vocabulary or sentence structure. Remember, editing takes practice. Trust your gut. You know more than you think. Reach out to trusted friends or writing coaches that can kind of see where you might need to polish up. Go to the gym. That's what I call it. It's basically looking up certain common errors like run-ons or comma splices or fragments, things like that you know you need to work on and become stronger at. Set aside your draft for a day or two so you can spot the typos faster. Thank you for watching. Now go write something.